coconut? That is the question. Good afternoon, Mr. Contest Chair and fellow Toastmasters. My name is Angelina, and for those who don't know me, let me introduce myself. I am Polish, living in Brazil, working for Germans, negotiating with Russians. As you can imagine, it's not so easy. And selling goods to Indians in Middle East. Such a wonderful mixture of cultures, isn't it? Since I remember, I always admired people who spoke other languages. I remember from my high school the phrase, as many languages you know, as many times you are a human being. So I have learned Polish, English, German, Portuguese, Spanish, Russian. But when 7 years ago I came to Brazil, everything, literally everything was new to me. I spoke Portuguese at that time. Nevertheless, what I discovered very quickly, speaking Portuguese wasn't enough to work and to live with Brazilians. I vividly remember my first phone conversation with one of my Brazilian clients. It was more or less like this. Hi, Rogério, my name is Angelina, and from now on, I will be responsible for our mutual cooperation. By the way, do we have some new business opportunities? Yes, you are right. This conversation was neither long nor successful. Why? Because I behaved according to my European patterns. I was direct. I didn't want to waste my client's time, so straight to the point. From my perspective, I was professional. But from perspective of my client, probably I was seen as rude or even arrogant. Situation number 2, Angelina at Brazilian's restaurant. Waiter. Hi, good afternoon. How are you doing? How I can help you, my love? My love? My love? Was it to me? You don't even know me. Guys, in Poland, even my boyfriends didn't talk to me like this publicly. And here, in simple grocery shop or restaurant, people use words like my darling, my honey, my love to strangers. It was shocking to me. By the way, now, after 7 years living in Brazil, when I have a bad day, I simply go to the grocery shop or restaurant. Situation number 3. Last year, I decided to certify my knowledge of Russian language. So I practiced with my professor. At that level, I had to prove that I can lead Russian-speaking people. And one of the tasks was to solve problem with my Russian-speaking employee. Easy peasy. In Brazil, I have plenty of problems to solve. I can do it. And I started. Hi, good morning. How are you? Please take your seat. I would like to talk to you. And my professor, Angelina, stop. Stop. You cannot talk like this. You cannot smile. You cannot be nice. They will not respect you. You have to be tough. You have to be direct. You can even shout at them a little bit. Shout at people. As you can see, living and working in international environment can offer us a lot of challenges. Therefore, we have this concept of mango and coconut cultures. Brazilians are inserted here in mango culture. They are soft outside. How are you? How are you doing? My darling, my love. But if you know them better, you can reach the tough shell of a pit where mango protects his real self. For Brazilians, relationships are much more important than tasks. Therefore, they want to know more about you. How are you? How was your weekend? In coconut cultures, such as Germany, Russia, Poland, people are much more tough and closed with those they don't have friendship with, like a hard shell of a coconut. It takes a while to get tough, this hard shell, but if you do so, people will become gradually warmer and friendlier. While relationships are built slowly, they tend to last longer. And communication is different. I remember that when I wanted to impress and have topics for conversation with Russian-speaking people, I studied ballet, I watched movies, Russian movies, I watched interview with Baryshnikov, Pisetskaya, Tsiskaridze, because I knew that they value this conversation. And when we look at the numbers, only in Brazil, we have more than 1,300,000 foreign companies, including mine. Only last year, 36 companies were authorized by government to operate in Brazil. So we can see that international communication really matters. Understanding culture is as important as using the correct currency. If you use reais in Poland or zloty in Brazil, it will be hard to succeed. So the answer to my previous question, mango or coconut, is both mango and coconut. Thank you.